The best restaurants in Chicago. The challenge in Chicago is not locating a world-class restaurant, but deciding which one to visit. Owing to the city's spectacular skyline vistas, creative flair, and endlessly imaginative chefs. This curated list of Chicago's most outstanding restaurants guarantees a unique, tasty, and unusual eating experience with a persistent commitment to employing seasonal local ingredients. Let's dive into the list of the best restaurants in Chicago. Starting off at number 10 is Giant. As the name suggests, Giant is a huge success. Every night, it's packed with people looking for creative culinary inventions. Chef Jason Vincent has eschewed fine dining in favor of focusing on simple classics. Giant's long A44-seat room may appear ironic compared to other lauded restaurants, but don't be fooled by its size. Giant is effortlessly minimal and stylish, with whitewashed brick opposite to modern wood paneling, simple gray and yellow banquets. Chef partners Jason Vincent and Ben Lustbader run the energetic spot, serving up a seemingly disconnected menu of 15-20 small and medium plates. The chef's dedication to flavor is the common denominator. There are no trend followers here, no theme, no mission other than to serve high-impact cuisine. Next at number 9 is the Oriole. With 2 Michelin stars, Oriole can rightfully claim to be one of the finest dining establishments in the United States. However, as you approach its humble location down an alley-like street in Chicago's West Loop, you could be forgiven for not knowing that. Once inside, executive chef and owner Noah Sandoval will introduce you to a world of wonder. This intimate restaurant can only accommodate 28 diners per sitting, assuring the kitchen's highest standards and front-of-the-house service. The exposed brick walls pay homage to the building's industrial past, while the open kitchen creates a surprisingly lively atmosphere for a restaurant of this size. There's only one menu available, a 10-course experience that takes guests on a tour of global cuisine. The small kitchen team employs various techniques to create arguably the most ambitious menu in the city. Next in line at number 8 is the Avic River North. This long-standing West Loop favorite is a pioneer in the business-oriented district, attracting large crowds with its vibrant Mediterranean cuisine. Small and large plates almost require ordering extra to try as many flavors as possible. The roasted skate wing exemplifies the kitchen skill with seafood, while chorizo-stuffed medjool dates will keep you awake at night. Expect chorizo-stuffed bacon-wrapped dates and salted cod brandad, as well as deluxe focaccia with tillagio and truffle oil. There are also plenty of new additions such as wood-fired pizzas, handmade plates of pasta, and seafood-centric dishes. If your schedule allows, arrive midday to avoid the dinner rush. Gather the gang to tackle the diverse share plates, or treat your bestie to a long, rosé-fueled lunch. Coming in at number 7 is Smith plus Loyalist. John and Karen Yuri Shields learned their trade in the kitchens of Chicago's finest restaurants. They were at the crossroads in 2008, deciding whether to open their own Trotter restaurant in Las Vegas or relocate to Smith, a small country in Virginia. As you might expect, they went with the latter and spent 5 years honing their skills with locally grown ingredients. It eventually led to the creation of Smith plus the Loyalist, a dual concept serving farm-to-table fine dining on the first floor and a bar just below. The restaurant itself is housed in a simple industrial building, but as you ascend the stairs, you will find a comfortable and inviting decor. Even though the restaurant has 2 Michelin stars and unmistakably a fine dining establishment, it remains welcoming and the menu is attainable. Menu items such as the milk chocolate, which is a spectacular umami bomb, are described in an understated tone. There are 3 sample menus to choose from, ranging from the basic classic to the opulent Omaha. The latter is a 19-course culinary adventure inspired by the couple's time in Virginia. Next at number 6 is Hare's Gulf Shrimp. Even though Chicago is not near an ocean, fried shrimp shacks fill the place almost as much as Italian beef joints or deep dish pizza parlors. Most restaurants serve thick, under-seasoned flour clumps. On the other hand, Hare sells a light, golden crispy battered, and butterfly shrimp that is so addictive that it can be eaten like popcorn. The food is so good that even Chance the Rapper has been spotted at this Southside gem, which, to be honest, doesn't need a celebrity endorsement. Before we continue the list, please subscribe and hit the like button. It really helps us bring you more content. And please don't forget to turn on the notification icon so you won't miss out on our other great videos. Let's continue with number 5, Alinea. Alinea's reputation speaks for itself as the highest-ranking North American restaurant and a 6-time winner of Elite Traveler's Top 100 Restaurants. Grant Chaz's 3 Michelin-starred restaurant has consistently finished first or second in the annual poll, which is decided by Elite Traveler's jet-set readership. This phenomenal success can be attributed to Chaz's hyper-modern and emotional approach to dining, which is admired worldwide. The Alinea Group now has several locations, but at this original outpost, Chaz combines all of his creative skills. The team of creative chefs and innovative collaborators creates forward-thinking, deconstructed cuisine deserving for its 3-star rating. The Gallery Menu, a 16 to 18-course journey through cutting-edge molecular gastronomy and classic fine dining, is a creative journey and classic fine dining. The Salon Menu is also available to guests. This 10 to 12-course menu, served in 3 salons on the 2nd floor, is marketed as a more approachable experience but is no less innovative. Finally, the Kitchen Table is Alinea's newest experience, where guests are treated to the most immersive and intimate gastronomic experiences in the world. Next at number 4 is Duck, Duck, Goat. When you walk into Duck, Duck, Goat, your first impression is that it's a wild party. A cacophony of music, voices, and color transports you immediately, with different dining room spaces evoking different vibes and attitudes. In Chicago, Chinese food was generally thought to be quick, cheap, and good for takeout. That is until top chef champion and Chicago master chef Stephanie Izzard got involved. She grew up with her mother making Mandarin pancakes and mushu pork. Izzard reinvents dishes like Szechuan chicken at Duck Duck Goat by removing the tongue-seared heat that blows your palate in favor of glassy low-heat shishito peppers. Her char siu or barbecue ribs are cooked until tender and then brushed with bourbon and honey-infused hoisin. The noodle is hand-pulled and has a soulful chew. This restaurant is inspired by Izzard's travels, her love of Chinese-American takeout food, and modern global techniques. As a result, there is a dim sum-style menu of shareable dishes to choose from and order to your heart's content. Coming in at number 3 on the list is the GT Prime. Usually, we'd avoid the meat and potato stereotypes that often define Chicago, but in the case of GT Prime, it's unavoidable. That's because, although it bills itself as a steakhouse, GT Prime is more akin to a fine dining establishment that also serves top-shelf meat. Instead of 2-pound hunks of ribeye, you'll find reasonable 4 to 12-ounce portions of top-quality Wagyu strip steak or grass-fed bison already cut for you. You'll round out those manageable beef portions with different elegant sides, soups, salads, and appetizers. The wine list is stacked with steakhouse heavyweights, and the cocktail menu features tight and boozy takes on classics. The X-Ray Yankee Zulu, for example, is a Boulevardier riff that includes bone marrow-infused Old Forester, charcoal-infused Capillari Aperitivo, and Dahlin Rouge Vermouth. You can also try the Smoke Signals, a stiff pre-diner drink made with George Dickel No. 8 whiskey, Signer, Moscow Vermouth, Chocolate Mole Bitters, Applewood, and Clove Smoke, as it will get you in the mood for the grilled meats on the menu. To give you a hint, Chef Giuseppe Tentori is the man behind the GT monogram. At the same time, Prime refers to the kitchen's approach to steakhouse fare, which are the boneless, fatless thin cuts, medium-rare slices of tomahawk cuts, or continent-sized porterhouse. Sure, those items are on the menu, and they command high prices if you're willing to go that far. The carnivore is the dish to order. A platter of filet Imperial Wagyu, ribeye, and venison, all cut to a perfect medium rare and thinly sliced. And we haven't even gotten to the sides, which includes a fantastic dome-shaped Jonah crab, an avocado salad, blistered shishito and corn, and the meaty maitake mushrooms and brie studded with local honeycomb. Dinner is an event to remember, so order a variety of minor cuts accompanied by veggie sides. Then split entrees and desserts such as the excellent ricotta fritters or PB&J panna cotta with strawberry sorbet, peanut butter cream, and candied shiso. Next at number 2 on the list is Pequods Pizza. Pequods is a staple in Chicago's competitive pizza scene, but don't call it a deep dish. The style was created by the late Burt Katz, a Chicago food legend, and features a fluffier dough that has more air than its denser counterparts and a dark ring of crispy caramelized cheese. Thanks to the high-sided pan the pizza is cooked in. Gino, Giordano's, and Malnati's are all legendary sellers of slices so thick that you need a knife and fork to eat them. But Pequods, purveyor of focaccia-style crust, baked in cast iron pans, blackened with decades of seasoning, towers over all of them. But don't put off by the cheesy lingerie-clad Whale logo. These pies are intense with so much cheese that it oozes towards the edges during baking, revealing a caramelized, nutty halo of crisp goodness. There are numerous topping options, but the classic Chicago combination includes thick knobs of fresh sausage and sweet white onion. And now, the number 1 on the list is smoke. There are numerous myths about great barbecue. Some argue that great barbecue can only be found in the South, that it must be made by a grizzled veteran, or that a manual smoker fueled by hand-chopped hickory is the only way. Most of those conventions are challenged by the iconoclastic smoke, which produce some of the best smoky meats in the Midwest and beyond. Purists may scoff at using an automated smoker, but the results, which include glistening salt and pepper rubbed brisket, toothsome ribs with a lacquered sweet bark, and tender pulled pork, are authentic. Do you know of any other restaurants in the city? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. If you happen to have a food buddy, don't forget to tag them. Watch these videos next, and I will see you in the next video.